There's a few things that make Wing Chun functional. Today's lesson is going to be structure and understanding how to build your structure in order to feel stronger than you actually really physically are, or stronger than your size, okay? And that's what structure can give you. It can make you feel like a much bigger, stronger person. But you have to understand what that is. I'd say 90-95% of Wing Chun out there just doesn't fully understand structure, how to build it, how to get to this place. To understand the difference between position and structure. Position is the geometry of your body, okay? Structure refers to the skeletal structure, the solidity, the connections between those bones. Structure is meant to be a buffer, something that gives you a split second to react to pressure and then choose a better position or a better line of an attack. Structure also offensively makes you be able to hit in a way that is extremely penetrating and solid without having to build momentum to do it. Most martial arts have to build momentum to throw themselves and to be able to have something solid that they hit. Wing Chun doesn't work that way. Wing Chun works on a short power, and it's less about momentum, and it's more a matter of solidity, connection to the ground, and then expanding through yourself in a kind of an internal martial art way. So it's meant to deflect and help you to simultaneously defend and attack. First, I want to talk about the origins of the arms and the legs. They are the shoulders and the hips or the pelvis, okay? When we talk about the shoulders, we talk about the scapula or the shoulder blade. That's super important. That is the origin of the entire arm. You've got to be able to connect that. The other one is the pelvis. Now, Wing Chun tilts underneath here in the pelvis. The same tilt happens with the scapula underneath. But as it tilts here, don't tilt too far. If you go and do this, you're going to lose your structure of the origin of your legs, okay? And the origin really of your body, your connection from the ground to your torso. So you want to make sure that your spine is up and down, not tilted like this, okay? You want to make sure that spine is up and down. Once you have that spine up and down and have a straight lumbar curve, you want to engage your glutes. That's the muscle that really connects the lower body with the upper body. Engage your glutes. And then I want you to start to walk. This is what I call the Ting Yiu walk. The Ting Yiu walk is an ability to maintain your spine upright, plumb. Your head balancing on top of your spine, right? Directly. And then move in that way to where you're maintaining that the entire time. What you also want to do is, if you have a partner, you want them to test you a little bit, not too hard. Like I said, structure is not meant to take on a bull. Structure is meant to be some solidity. Now, if someone pushes me super hard, I'm not just going to sit there and take that. I'm going to feel it and I'm going to move. So it's only meant for a split second before you move. When you feel your structure failing you, that's when you need to move. So don't, like I said, don't stay there and say, I can take this on. That's not what structure is meant to do. So, getting that in and then maintaining it. You've got to know what it feels like to maintain this position with solidity. And everyone is weak in this position to begin with. Go against the wall. Let's just say you've gone straight against the wall, okay? Now I want you to go ahead and just do some chain punches. Now, do not disturb your core. Do not disturb your spine or your head when you're punching. The more you're disturbing your head every time you punch, the more disconnected your structure is and the less solid you are. Okay, so that ends up you mushing or pushing because you don't have solidity. We mush, and then when we feel ourselves start to mush, we'll push forward, or just push because you don't know any better. In between mush and push is good solid structure. So those are your two origins, the scapula and the pelvis. That's the bone origin. The muscle origin is the lat, the latissimus dorsi, and the glutes, the gluteus maximus. You're going to need strong legs. In the beginning, your knees, your connections of your body they're not strong enough in these individual tendons and ligaments, okay? So that needs to build. One of the ways we build, and it's right in your Wing Chun, is your Siu Nim Tao, doing Siu Nim Tao for longer periods. You can start doing Siu Nim Tao for 5 minutes. Hold your stance, bend, and get in your stance for a while. Okay? Hold this for a while and do your Siu Nim Tao slow. Tom coming out. Alright? Your first mark, now you see how slow I'm going here. Okay? If you can get 5 minutes on your Siu Nim Tao, go to 7. After 7, go to 10. After 10, shoot. See if you can get to 15. And that's, if you're getting to about 15 minutes on a slow Siu Nim Tao, you're doing well. If you can get to 15 minutes on one Siu Nim Tao, I'm not talking about doing the form over and over again until 15 minutes is over. I'm talking about one. Drag it out. Go slow as you can. The entire time you're doing it, how engaged are your lats and how engaged are your glutes? If you fully engage, and what do I mean by fully engage? Well, take your hand, take it underneath your elbow, press as hard as you can up towards your neck from your elbow, as hard as you possibly can. Your elbow cannot move, okay? Hard as you possibly can. And feel the engagement of your lat. You're going up and in. Feel the engagement of your lat muscle. Your lat muscle is right about here, okay? It's the whole back, but just feel that part. And feel, I'm saying go 100% pressure into yourself. And feel what it's taking to hold that. That's how much you need to hold it. I know. That's a lot, and it's more than almost everyone thinks. But that's how much you've got to engage during your Siu Nim Tao in order to build these things. Okay? If you're not doing that, you're not building. Now, the glutes. You need to engage them hard as well. In the beginning, when you build structure, you're going to feel very, very rigid. Okay? That's how it is in the beginning. You're trying to build something. You're going to feel rigid. Allow that to happen in the beginning. Then I want you to really understand what is it like to be mobile and stable. This is the yin and yang of what we're trying to do. And this is Wing Chun. It's all about yin and yang. You're trying to become stable so it will feel rigid. But you also need to be fluid and mobile too. So then you start to move around with it. While Siu Nim Tao builds the stability. Chung Q, the next form, then starts you moving with this stability. So these are some distinct ways you can build your structure. Most people in Wing Chun say the right things. But then when they go to actually apply, those things they say, it's just theory. And it goes out the window. What I'm teaching you is not just the theory. I'm teaching you how to apply and the ways that you can make these things applicable, functional, and just effective and efficient. All right? So these are the things that I'm bringing you. Let me know what questions you might have. I've been doing this for 28 years. It's hard to know what your questions may be. It's really difficult for me. So please ask me below. Ask for different videos that you'd like to maybe see. Something that a beginner's mind may want, and I want to help as much as I can. I'm Sifu Adam Willis. Additionally, if you're looking for my online course, which teaches Siu Nim Tao, it's teaching some dummy work. Even if you don't have a dummy, I show you how to do the dummy in the air. It's teaching you a lot of cool concepts, great important concepts. Some energy work, intro to Chi Sao, even though you don't have a partner, it's still intro to things. Simultaneous attack and defense, and some other things I'm sure I'm forgetting. But it is at wingchunlessons.com is my online course. So I'm Sifu Adam Willis again. Thank you so much.